Welcome to Babble Buddies Northwest. We are your hosts.
She is Shanz
And he is Larry King Jr.
And we are Babble Buddies Northwest. Welcome to our show where we will be all of the things exciting, informative, foolish, and of course,
comprehensible. Join us together as we journey through the Babble Buddies Northwest podcast, broadcasting to you from the This Is It Video Productions studio. Welcome, Babble Buddies community.
Yes, thank you to all of our social media love. You guys have shown us love, our likes and follows and likes and follows.
Yes, please follow along on all your social media and streaming platforms at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and follow us at Babble Buddies Northwest.
It's in your head now, community.
Oh, man. Summer has wound down. The days are getting shorter, and we had a great road trip to wrap up the summer at Lake Chelan, did we not?
You mean the trip that almost wasn't?
That's the one.
Oh, man. So every year, Shanz, you go to this beautiful, amazing, wonderful resort that I've never heard about in Lake Chelan called Campbell's. Yes. And this year, you so graciously invited my family and I to hang out with you, but my teeth had other plans, didn't they?
Your teeth had a lot of different plans, and I cannot believe how you pulled this off.
It was amazing. So a couple of days before, I'm so excited, right? I'm telling the kids, like, we're going to the lake. We're going to do some swimming, but Dad is not swimming, so you don't drown, right? So they're excited. I'm excited. It was 2 days before I'm at dinner, and I'm eating, and my teeth were like, ha-ha. I was like, ha-ha.
Who?
What happened here?
Hello.
That's odd. There's pain in my lower lip area. And so I was like, all right, it's fine. I'll figure it out. So I chewed some more, and I was like, well, this is real pain. this is pain. So I went to go try to get the mouthwash, right? Everyone's like, hey, let's do some mouthwash. I did mouthwash.
Did you floss? Was it a floss issue?
I flossed. I even had one of those, like, thick floss. I'm like,
and then you
yeah. And it still was in pain. And I was like, okay, all right, let me go get some Ambicil or whatever that stuff. So I went and got the 4 times strength Orgel. Nothing. It numbed my lip. It numbed everything except the pain. The pain was like, I'm still here.
And then they said, Larry, drink some water.
Yeah. It was like, so the only thing that helped it was cold water. So I had to drink ice water to help my tooth. And I'm like, man, what is going on? So I tried to tough it out, right? I was like, no, I'm fine. So we were leaving on, was it a Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday,
so
yes.
Wednesday morning, I was like, I was like, I just have to call the doctor. I need to set up an appointment. So I went to my local dentist. Not dinner, but dentist.
Why would I have dinner, but he was in pain.
Could not eat. So I went, and they were like, oh, you need a root canal. You need to go somewhere ASAP immediately. I was like, oh,
two words odd. People don't like to hear together.
Root and canal.
No, separate them, please.
So, all right, so I tried to set something up. I couldn't get anything the day before. And I was like, oh, man. So the day that you were leaving, I was like, so I have an appointment that day. So I get up there. I go to the dentist. She sits there. She was like, hey, Larry, you not only have 1 root canal, you need 2. I was like,
the double duo.
I see why my teeth are in pain here.
They're like a buddy system.
Exactly. It was like, hey, we're going to get them. And yeah, so take care of your teeth. And I was like, well, how do I get that? She was like, well, your teeth are in good shape. You just missed a little bit of floss and you probably had candy. I was like, okay. So I needed 2 root canals. So I was texting you guys. I got the 2 root canals. And I'm in there, and being Larry, of course, I had to take photos. I had to have fun with the dentist. But I get home, and I was looking at my kids. They're like, hey, Dad, are we still going? I'm like,
We get the text of the hygienist smiling with Larry. All in the chair, all in the garb, everything.
Exactly.
And then I'm on my way.
And so, yeah. And I looked at the kids. I was like, we're going to pack the bags. We're going. And they was like,
over the mountain.
Are you okay? I was like, my mouth is numb. I feel nothing.
I can drive. I just can't talk. I can't babble.
I can't, you know what? And the kids were probably happy about that. Dad's not babbling. Yeah, so we drove 3 hours with 2 root canals to make this trip.
Night falls upon you.
And it was dark. Dark. I couldn't see anything, but I'm making it. I'm like, we're going to make this happen, kids. And the kids were so excited. So it was a wonderful trip, and I Oh man, we had so much fun. And Lake Chelan is so beautiful.
It is beautiful.
If you're new to the area and you haven't been here, that is one place I encourage you to go see. It is a beautiful, natural, wondrous place.
Yes, it is. It is absolutely fabulous. They have these things. They're little flies. They're called gnats, but that's just
that's
part
all
of that's okay. But we're
You can catch
walking.
them.
We're walking through the parking lot to meet Larry. And we get out and we're walking through the parking lot and there's like these little plumes of the gnats.
Yeah.
That's fine. Never. And I've been going to Lake Chelan since the 80s.
Yeah.
And
When we're not dating ourselves.
we're not dating ourselves. The 80s, 80. And these bats start coming.
Yes.
We're like dodging. We're popping and weaving
Exactly.
and locking and hipping
You're
and jipping
and that's how Pop
japping.
Lock came about. They were trying to avoid gnats.
We were voguing, trying to
Exactly.
get to Larry. We were voguing to dodge the bats.
I kind of
It
glad I
was
saw you
insane.
limboing a little bit.
Yeah, a
Hello,
little bit of a
can you
limbo.
go?
That was Granddaddy Bat. He was a
big
big one. He was a big one. But it was wonderful. We rented a boat. We had a
Yes.
fabulous time.
Fabulous time on the water.
Oh my gosh. Thank you to Shoreline Watercraft and Boat Rentals. We had great dinners out and about. We went to the little bistro, CJ's Grill,
CJ Grill
which
was
tell us about
awesome.
CJ's.
CJ's was phenomenal. It's a family-owned venue, right? And they started off as a food truck, and then they got this establishment. So they now have a brick and mortar. The thing that I think I enjoyed the most about it was all family working there. So the owner was back there, his brother was cooking, his sister-in-law was helping out. So that was who attended. She was the waitress, and she's like, I just got off my other job, and I was like, other job? She was like, yeah, this is my brother's place. I come here to help after work, and it was just a family affair. And as tired as everyone was, the atmosphere was great. The service was great. The food was great. Everyone had a smile on their face. I know they were bombarded. It was just 3 people working in the entire restaurant, and they bombarded. And they smile each time. So I'm sitting there, I'm smiling. I'm like, man, you need to take a seat, have a load, take some of these fries. She's like, honey, I've had these fries all week. I was like,
Exactly,
"Good."
because you see a lot of the signs around town. I don't know if they have it, so I'm not saying they do, but I didn't see it there. But the whole world is short-staffed.
Yes.
Be kind to those who show up.
Yes, please be kind to those who show up, because they deserve it, right?
They do.
And they're sitting out there and they're servicing you. I don't even call it servicing. We were friends. We became
Friends.
buddies at
Kind,
CJ's there.
happy, cordial,
Cordial, yes.
interactive, not like, here's your meal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. And they were sitting, they were talking, and the crazy thing about it was my kids are absolutely adorable. So they took over the rest. My son's running around, my daughter's running around. They said nothing. It was the people downstairs, it was a big table of like 15 or 20. They was like, oh my God, I remember when my kids did this. Larry, come sit down and hang out with us. So I'm sitting down there talking and chatting and running back up there with my kids, going back to my family, just going from family to family. I was trying to figure out which family I liked the most.
I'm just going to visit each table and
Exactly.
see, who am I leaving with?
Exactly. What drink do you have?
Hello, kind sir.
Exactly. But it was a phenomenal atmosphere. I recommend if you go there at CJ's, be kind to them. It was a phenomenal place. Great place. Great venue. I loved it.
And there is another, the Lakeview Drive-In. It's been there
Yes.
forever, a seasonal business. It is awesome. That's a definite must go to. The La Brisa Mexican restaurant.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's always every first night in town. We always
That's
go
where you
there.
go there. Yeah.
It's
Did
fun.
you have a favorite meal from there?
Oh,
What
well,
would you recommend for our patrons?
I'm a fan of the chicken taco salad.
Ooh, well, you had me at taco, chicken, and salad.
There you go. So it's the perfect
It's
combination.
a perfect combination. Exactly.
But that's not all that happened. We had that shopping cart incident.
I think it was a theft. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was a theft.
It was a theft with permission. Dare I
A
say.
permissional theft.
It was just Shanz decided to just saunter across the street, and
But it's for a great cause.
It was for our refreshments.
Our refreshments,
We were
right.
getting refreshments.
Yes,
What
yeah.
better cause? was there?
Libations. No.
You go there, and then your eyes are bigger than your arms,
Yes.
and you're like, oh wow, okay, I'll get the cart. I got the cart. I continue to fill the cart. When you have a cart, you must fill it.
You must fill it. Why?
Yeah, why would you get it for one thing?
That's just weird. That's just. Then you carry a bag.
There you go. And so I asked the very wonderful cashier, I said, I don't think I'm going to make it across the street. May I borrow the cart? And he's like, yes, you may borrow the cart. No one ever asks if they can borrow the cart. I says, okay, thank you. I pushed the cart across the
You
street.
did push the cart across the street.
And you met us at the door.
What was a surprise? Because we had a knock on the door and said, hey, can you guys come and help? And we were like, sure. We would love to get whatever grocery content you got out of the back of a vehicle. And then I see a cart. I was like, oh,
and
well.
we just push it right. And
Push it
fit the
right-
door frame beautifully. Right
Push
in.
the cart right into
Right
the resort.
there you go.
It was
And we unloaded it. We chuckled.
And then we took some photos of it.
A few
But it was
photographic
just-
evidence moments.
Producer Mark and I was stunned. Did you steal an entire cart? Like,
No,
what
I
happened?
don't wrap me out to the cart narts. No.
But there was no theft there. It was it was permission.
I said I'll be back. I need to return the cart.
And you returned the cart.
And I went inside. I waved to the nice cashier gentleman, and I said I put the cart back, and he said thank you.
Which no one ever does. I'm almost certain. There were carts floating in the lake after they stole them before.
And float they did, but
It's
they
like-
didn't have our fingerprints on
Not
them.
ours,
because we return our carts.
That's what the Babble Buddies do. We return things that we borrow
There you go.
without and with permission.
Okay, I got something to say over here.
Yes, Producer Mark.
Producer Mark.
All right, so I just wanted to reiterate the boat trip because Larry
Yes.
has never driven a boat.
I have. Oh, this is true.
So tell
And
us.
for some reason, Producer Mark said, "Larry, take the wheel of this boat." And I'm like, "Yes, absolutely."
Would you like to drive, Larry? Why, yes,
Why,
Producer Mark.
of course I would like to do this, Producer
drive.
Mark. And I had no idea what I was doing. However, I learned very quickly that I should not wake in a no waking zone because Mark was like, "Hey, you're waking. I don't even know what that is. We're moving."
You're the whisking dad. You're not the waking dad.
Exactly. And we had a blast. And then he even let me have my kids, so my children were driving the boat. And they made it look like I know what I was doing. Dad, you're such a great teacher. I don't know what's going on. just don't hit another boat or people. And so it was great. The only thing I couldn't do, I could not dock well. Right? Like we had the lady come jump off and grab the boat from me because I was holding the rope incorrectly. Yes, so I could not dock well.
It's always nice. A good boater is a friendly boater.
That's true.
Yes, one that's always willing to help.
And wave.
Yes.
Right, I love it.
Oh, yes.
So that was great time, Producer Mark. There is a secret though. I heard Producer Mark wants to challenge me in a race.
Yes.
I scoff at him.
I am so looking forward to this.
You're going
So
down,
looking
man.
forward. No.
So
we are gonna go-kart race.
So what they don't know, Bubble Bath. We're not taking a bubble bath.
No.
Babble Buddies community is I'm now going to go every year on a trip with them. They don't know this. So they watch this episode. I'm there annually now.
Yes, he is. And we will
It was a lot of fun. We love having Larry there. Except he's gonna lose in a go-kart race. I'm gonna push him into the tires, and he's gonna be standing there going, "Who did that?"
You know, I don't think I can do that from the winning circle. I will be in the championship circle. I'll be up here with my trophy.
If anyone would like to take a guess as to who is going to win the go-kart race, please email us at bbnw@tiivideo.com.
I would say, this is it for Producer Mark here, but he also has a shirt on that says the same thing.
I am going to win.
You're going to not win. It's the opposite of win.
Please let us know
You're
who's
going
going to
down.
win, Larry or Producer Mark. Babble Buddies Northwest. That's bbnw at
Vote for Producer Mark.
tiivideo.com.
Vote for Producer Mark.
Yeah, Producer Mark. Vote Producer Mark is going down.
Oh my goodness. And that was the end of summer for us. Can you only imagine what next summer is going to be like?
It's going to be phenomenal.
Epic. So let's talk about other types of annual events there, Larry.
Yes, so speaking of events, right? The Skagit County BigFoot Fest is coming up. This is a phenomenal fest. I like the word phenomenal. That started back in 2022. Right, and it's back again this year in September.
It is. It is the Skagit Bigfoot Fest, and the Skagit Bigfoot Fest is a Bigfoot music and vendor festival that offers a unique and entertaining experience for attendees. Ooh, ooh.
So be an attendee.
Hello,
It's a unique
attendees.
experience. Don't miss
Bigfoot
out.
Fest, Skagit County. What sets Skagit Bigfoot Fest apart is their innovative ideas and the inspiration they take from other areas.
Yeah, and their team full of very diverse and unique
Amazing.
perspective and wonderful people. Like the women that put this on, right? Very creative, right? Very creative. And this, how it came about is a funny story as well. It is a great perspective on the event. They aim to create experiences that are memorable, right? And original.
And one night they just said, "Hey, we're having a Bigfoot Fest." And
Original.
5 weeks later, five weeks later, they put the first festival together.
5 weeks to put on a fest of this size, and then to have it continually grow and annually grow. It's phenomenal fest. Just great.
So what did we do, Larry, when we heard about the BigFoot Fest? What did we think to do?
The only thing we could do, besides take over the world road trip. Woo! Oh, such fun.
Road trip, Larry.
Skagit County, here we go. Woo! Hey, Shanz, let me get the door for you.
Who's car taking?
This is the corporate vehicle. Babble Buddies Northwest Road Trip.
Pacific Northwest Explorer.
Let's go.
BigFoot everywhere. Like if you're in Skagit Valley, you're gonna see BigFoot everywhere. And I noticed that there was this big, huge silhouette of BigFoot on a tree house, and I was just like, wow, okay. And then I started seeing them on cars, in gardens, in bathrooms, and like everywhere. You know, it's like almost like they're like little Easter eggs all over.
She's like, we're gonna do BigFoot Fest, and in my head, I'm like, okay, cool, BigFoot Fest. You know, a new theme. We've done witches, we've done mistletoes, and margarita under the mistletoe, and all that stuff. And then Alex gets involved, and she's like, it's gonna be 3 days, and I'm like, 3 days.
There wasn't anything north of Seattle. Like it's like after Seattle, there's like what people don't live north Washington. I'm like, I do. I'm here. BigFoot's here. I sold him his home. I sold him his pad. I know where he lives.
Asked a regular Skagitonian event goer to grade us, and he gave us a B. So, I mean, a B for 5 weeks. I was pretty happy.
We already knew what we were trying to do. We're like, no, we can make it cool. We can bring cool to Skagit. It doesn't have to just be for the kids or for the young people. It could be a cool event for everybody. And it's up to us if we want to bring the sexy to Skagit. We don't have to just go get it in Seattle. We don't just have to go get it in Bellingham. We can get it right here, but we have to be willing to do the work.
Lots of time for fun and fabulous things. We have an epic Kids Zone. Our Kids Zone sponsor got us not 1, but 2 bounce houses. They're doing a donut eating contest, a coloring contest, a sack race contest, Hot Wheel racing contest, all sorts of things to keep the kiddos busy and entertained. It is kid friendly until 7. After 7, kids are more than welcome to stay, but we're not going to necessarily cater to it being appropriate for them. Okay.
VIP room this year, and we thought, well, there's certain amenities that some people could pay a little extra for. It comes with an event t-shirt, which we actually, we created and designed the event t-shirt. We got the really cool lanyards and badges that they'll have to wear to be distinguished as VIP, because they're gonna have special access to the bands and to different amenities and stuff. So we're really trying to bring an event that Skagit really hasn't seen. Something cool, something rocker, but it's a good variety of music. We also have comedians coming out, researchers. It's just a really good balance of BigFoot and the spirit of BigFoot in the most positive way. We're also fundraising for 2 local nonprofits, Camp Corey and Children of the Valley. 2 very, very big, awesome nonprofits that we're really hoping to raise some funds for to help them out. I am a single mom to special need kids, and these nonprofits really speak to me. And we feel like BigFoot is out here protecting the kids. We have a really special area in the community, and we really want to help raise some money. So we're hoping everybody can just make a $1 donation when they come to the event. We're going to have little QR codes all over. $1 helps.
Yep, keep Skagit Wild, absolutely.
That is so cool. Skagit BigFoot Fest 2023.
Yes, I am there. We are there. Meet us there.
There you go. September fun in the PMW. We're all back to it. We're back to the grind.
Back to the grind. Back to school. Mm-hmm.
But September has a vibe to it.
It does.
It has a vibe.
It does. It has a cool vibe to it.
And it does have a cool vibe, but it's kind of a different vibe because of the way all of the shenanigans of summer wind down and the responsibility of
those things.
Yes, those things.
Those things.
So,
responsibilities.
You know, it's a funny story. On the Tuesday after the Labor Day weekend,
correct.
You know, kids are in school. Traffic is back to normal. Everything's going on.
It's back to being traffic.
It's back to main traffic. It's back to traffic.
There's no more summer vacations.
There's
no more pockets.
There's no pockets.
No pockets.
And so I'm driving down the road and I see traffic. And it's like, oh, geez. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to hold me up for like an hour or something. Nothing catastrophic. Okay. But then there's always that one.
Yeah.
So this person decides to do a U-turn. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to find another route. Well, they get their bumper stuck on the sidewalk. And so everyone's driving by, you know, oh, look at that guy. He got his bumper stuck on the side.
Bumper, sidewalk.
Yes.
Stuck.
So I continue on after I do a slight chuckle, and I see the flashing lights as this oversized load, the lead car.
Yes.
The one that says, you know, the one that's
oversized
supposed to know
load,
everything.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's coming up this hill, and I see the big truck stopped in the middle of the intersection behind him, but the lead car just kept going. Completely oblivious. Oh, good morning, everyone.
I don't need rearview mirrors.
I'm just the one guiding the large
exactly.
equipment.
Oh my goodness, where's the responsibility from this driver?
I would like to know, because I look at my rearview mirror. He finally stops way over yonder, and so then the truck driver is out of his truck, and he is underneath his. Whatever was wrong, I don't know what was wrong. Mm-hmm. So. Wish him well.
It was stuck.
He was stuck, and he was stuck for quite a while.
Moving.
I am not the only one who heard or witnessed this, and it was posted several times over social media.
Uh-oh.
So I'm continuing yet again on my way, and the road next to me, the lane, is closed because there's this big professional truck with all these flashing lights, and they block the road for some reason. Remind you, it is the day after the 3-day weekend, and it is the first technical, full work days. Kids are in school, morning traffic, school buses, everything.
Joggers.
Guess what someone decided to hire a company to do on the highway? Take a guess.
Okay. What they decided to do on the pickup leaves.
Bark. They decided to blow bark into all the landscaping.
No way.
In the middle of all of, they couldn't wait till 9, 10, 11, lunchtime.
Oh, well, lunchtime would have probably been better.
No, morning commute.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to get somewhere. So you know, Larry, I'm a firm believer September has a very unique vibe.
Yeah, like Shan's humor.
Oh, you know
I know where it's going.
And speaking of roadways, there was this one time I saw this guy spill a bunch of Scrabble letters on the road.
On the road there?
Yeah, I just kind of looked over to him and I said, hey, man, what's the word on the street? Ba-dum-bum.
Ba-dum-bum. He should have said 90 points. Oh, man.
My God.
So speaking of Shan's humor, I have a dad joke. Are you ready? It's a dad joke.
It's a dad joke.
It's a dad joke.
All right.
So are you ready?
I'm going to prepare myself and go.
Okay. So why was the pencil so stinky?
Why?
Because it was a number 2.
I smell a smelly smell.
Also a September vibe.
Oh, that's what the kids like. It's funny. It's all poo jokes. Kids love
everything.
poo jokes.
Yeah, it's just
all
get the emoji. It's all about the emoji.
It's all
food.
food.
Oh my goodness. Well, that is all now, Babble Buddies community. We want to thank you so much for watching
and hanging out with us. And again, if you are new to the area, if you're in the area and you don't know what to do, September 29th and 30th, Skagit BigFoot Fest. Go, attend, explore our area. Wonderful area. I love
Wonderful
our area.
It's the Skagit County Fairgrounds.
Yeah.
You won't be disappointed.
You will not be disappointed. And if you dress again, we remind them as Bigfoot.
You get in for
Free.
FREE.
Bye.
To you and you and you.
We thank you for being a part of our Babble Buddies community.
We will see you next time on Babble Buddies
Northwest. As always, she is Shanz Dev.
And he is Larry King Jr.
And we are your Babble Buddies.